Hey, what's up, guys? With the last video, I talked about Dark Falz Elder form. Now to talk about one of my favorite forms in the Dark Blast kind of thing will be the Luther form. Luther form, of course, you can either unlock by progressing through levels or natively through story. Again, I'm not going to spoil story because episode 5 is actually not too bad. So we'll go over to Dark Blast here, and then we're going to loot the form now. Someone asked my video, is it possible to learn every skill? And the answer is yes. It takes forever. Literally takes a long time. One skill can cost like 15 mil, which I will show you here. It's ridiculous, but yes, you can learn every single thing on all your Dark Blast forms. With all forms, like I said, it just takes too long, but it's totally possible. So we'll learn skills here. So with the Luther form, or as it says there, the loser form, is all about flying through the air, doing magical attacks, and just being as evasive as possible. And this is probably one of my favorite forms. So immediately you get a couple of just really instant actions and stuff like that. You get regular attack, you get Ortho Sabarta Shot, which actually uses no PP. So a lot of the Luther form skills don't use PP. So you can just use them like crazy. So you got Wisdom Force, which just shoots a shockwave around you. So it can be used as using other attacks. So that's really cool. And then Dive Assault, which I don't have. You just gotta do Sharp Attack. Do Sharp Glide 3 times, you unlock it. And then you get Counter Step and stuff like that. And then you get Ortho Sabarta Shot, which gives you more shots for your Sabarta. And then your Diffusion Ray is your ultimate attack. So right here for the skill release, you got to use Counter Step 10 times when the enemy is attacking you. Use Wisdom Force and then fully charge Convergent Ray. And then you get Shark Glide. You can travel and fly at faster speeds. And of course, you got your HP, you got your PP, you got all your attack, all your defense, and then you got your invincibility step and stuff like that. And then you got bonus damage to your normal attacks because you can't just attack with the Luther form, so that's another thing. And then of course you got boost your damage, HP's over a certain threshold, stuff like that. As you can see, the experience points for some of these skills, like I said, it's a lot. And some of them only have like 5 levels, but to the ones that have like 15 levels, it can get pretty expensive for learning these skills. So of course, you've got your Ortho Sabarta, and then you got your Convergent Ray and stuff like that. And then Gamma Burst damage, PP save, which I would max out to 3 as fast as possible. And then recover HP when you dodge an attack, and then boost damage against non-boss enemies. So for this one, like I said, your flight of movement is so ridiculous. You can get a lot of places, and then enemies can't really reach you, so it could be a little broken at times. But if you fly too high, of course, you can't hit them. So if you can't hit them, they can't hit you. But the fact that you're in the air a lot, you can avoid a lot of punishment. So first thing I would do when you get your form is work on your stats, and then as you're using your attacks, you can unlock newer ones. Like I said, a lot of your ultimate attacks need, like I said, prerequisites. As you see right here, this was still locked for me and stuff like that. And then of course you gotta use Ortho Sabarta, which you will probably use a lot, which I will show in just a little bit. And then Counter Step, actually, and then stuff like Wisdom Force stuff. As you can see, some of these skills, like I said, are really expensive, and the amount of experience points you get, like I said in the last video, it just depends on what you're doing. How long you're in the certain battle, whatever like that, and of course how much experience points you earn. So the more experience points you earn, the more your forms will get. And all 4 of your forms get the same amount of experience points. So there's no one form that gets the most, one form that gets the least. So they'll all level up at the same time. If you notice in some of my previous videos, when I've completed missions and stuff, you see that the experience points bar, you'll see them right there. If I remember to, I'll complete this run and then I'll show the experience points. So that's if I remember and stuff like that. So let's get this one up too. So as you can see, level 9 out of 10, you need 8.2 mil. So it's a lot of experience points, but you know, if you playing regularly, you'll have like the amount of experience points I have on these other forms and stuff like that, which sometimes I just forget to level them up. Like, again, I don't use apprentice form a lot, and I just forget to level up and stuff like that. But anyway, let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and jump into a free area. Now, I'm going to show you something real quick because someone's asking about this, and they're wondering why the enemies were at the level they were. This was also you get at level at episode 5. You get, well, this is episode 6. You get ultra explorations, which are very hard, but of course you can get extra hard explorations. So this will be with episode 5 as well. So people were wondering why the enemies level 80 and stuff like that. Well, there you go. And then if you're doing by yourself, they do take forever to die, so just keep that in mind. But as you see, for the quest requirements, your main and your subclass have to both be 75. And you'll see this in a lot of episode 5 missions, so you can't just go in with a really super low level subclass. You gotta have that subclass where the silver icon is, have that at a certain level. So keep that in mind if you're going to be doing a lot of basic classes. If you're going to be doing a lot of the Scion classes, you won't really have to worry about that since you can't have a subclass anyway. But if you do tend to have a subclass, make sure you get your subclass up as you're leveling up, because it's going to be very important. So let me go ahead and slide on over, get my Dark Blast up, and then I'll be right back. Alright, got my Dark Blast up, so I'll go ahead and go Luther. As you can see with Luther, you can fly for like you can just stay in the air. Oh look. Probably definitely won't have the form to kill him because he's really hard on extra hard. At the worst possible time, of course. So that is the Luther form, and I'm going to cut the video out here because it takes a while to kill this damn thing. So yeah, that's another thing you're going to expect from extra hard explorations or bosses that are transformed because of stuff that happened in episode 5. Again, I won't get into that because it's massive spoilers, so I don't want to spoil it because episode 5 is actually really good. I would dare say better than 4. I mean, I liked 4, but anyway, hope you guys enjoy Dark Blast. I'm actually going to make another video on crafting because there's people that are confused about how crafting is working and how you start and begin with that. So I'm going to go ahead and make another video with that maybe in a few days just to help people out. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be doing a Apprentice form in a few days. So take care, guys. Peace.